What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another Speed Champions review. Today we're taking a look at the Camaro ZL1. That's set 75891. It has one minifigure, 198 pieces, retailed for $15 USD, and it came out in 2019. Now, this did just retire on the 31st of July 2021, so you might be able to snag this for a pretty decent deal. They're still kind of figuring out the used and new prices. Personally, I really like this vehicle, but we're going to take a look at its positives and its negatives as normal. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by taking a look at the box art. Really like this one. Obviously, he's in a race course, and you can see all these different little cars in the background. It's maybe my favorite background that they've ever done for the Speed Champion line. Just love the fact that he's on a race course, right? And then moving to the side of the box, it just shows the front again, and then on the back, it's a little bit more into the vehicle. Here's what the actual model looks like. Quite accurate, as we'll see in this review. And then on the side, just the Speed Champions logo. On the top, the minifigure. And then on the bottom right here, I just want to mention that I think Speed Champion boxes are a little bit cheaper than most. They tend to crack on the bottoms. Let me know if you ran into this problem yourself. Maybe I'm the only one, but I just feel that they're a little bit cheaper. They do look good, but I've never had any other LEGO box really do this. But that pretty well does the box art. Let's now take a look at the set. And to start us off, we'll begin by giving you guys a 360 view of the Camaro. And as you can see, there's so much detail on this. So much detail on any of these Speed Champion sets. And 99%, or I should say 95% of the printing you see are stickers, except for a little piece right here where it says Chevrolet along with the tires. Those would have been kind of a pain to apply, especially on the tires, so I'm happy that they bothered to make them printed pieces. Then moving to the rear of the vehicle, you'll notice they don't use any red pieces to kind of represent the back lights. They made them stickers, but I think that looks just a little bit better. And then the other side is basically identical to what we just took a look at. Let's now break it down area by area. And the first area or feature that I wanted to mention is just the drivability of this car. Like any vehicle from LEGO, or at least most of them, this has great drivability. So if you're a kid, you'll have a lot of fun playing with this, or an adult, depending if you want to do that. And then the next location that we'll center in on is just the hood. As you can see, there's a lot of detail going on here. So many Chevy logos, which is kind of crazy. And then on the top it says Camaro, number 5, and then opening it up reveals the minifigure. Now he has quite the seat. This guy's very secure in there. And there is a steering wheel. It is a little difficult to see down there, but there is one. Pretty snug. Fits in there quite snug, and you can lift this window. Maybe you wanted to hide some items in there, you could do that. And then you can just put the windshield back on like so. Then moving to the side, you'll notice it says 5 up there as well. This was kind of a pain to kind of line up, but it looks pretty good if you get it relatively straight. This could be lifted a little bit more, but it looks pretty good. And then on the back it has a spoiler. Again, it says Chevrolet, Camaro, all over the place. There's the underbelly of the vehicle. Yeah, that pretty well does it. Very nice looking sports car. Let's now take a look at the minifigure. But before we do that, there's one last thing I wanted to show you guys. It's this very odd looking fuel can. And as you can see, it says fuel. What we can do is make the minifigure hold it and fill the vehicle with gasoline. So I thought that was a nice little inclusion. Just adds a little bit more to the set. Let's now take a look at the minifigure. And here we have the single minifigure that's included in this set. I will say he's a little bit lackluster. A lot of the Speed Champions minifigures are more detailed than him. He doesn't even have leg printing, but he's not terrible. He's just a little bit more basic. He has a very happy face, and the helmet you can raise and lower the visor like any helmet. Give you a little bit better view of his face printing. And then moving to the back, he does have nice back torso printing. It says racing along with the Chevy logo. Overall, this is a decent minifigure. Definitely not my favorite by far, but he gets the job done. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that's my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Personally, I feel that this Camaro is excellent, just like I felt the same way about every single other Speed Champions set that I've reviewed. They just put a lot of care into each and every one of the vehicles that they make, and it really shows. This one I maybe would have wished they made it a 1x8, not a 1x6 as far as width goes, just because then you could fit 2 minifigures, not just one. But not the end of the world. This still looks pretty accurate to what we see in the real world, which is very difficult to do with Lego. There are a lot of stickers. You know, I'm not going to try and sugarcoat that, but still, if you get the stickers on relatively straight, they just add so much detail. I'd rather have the stickers than no stickers at all. Overall, I'd say this is a definite buy if you can get a good deal on it, but let me know what your personal thoughts are on it, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. But that pretty well does the review. But if you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, you know, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future Speed Champions reviews. We do one of them every month or two, and I really enjoy doing them. These cars just look phenomenal. But that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.